The Stepchild and the Flute by Japanese Folktales. Brought to you by TellStory.net, stories from around the world. Long ago there were two boys, each named Taro, one the true son of the stepmother, the other her stepchild. Their father, preparing for a journey to Edo, called both boys to him and said,
"If you two keep peace while I am away, I shall bring home a flute and drum when I return."
With those words, he departed on his long road. But the stepmother's heart was cruel toward her stepson. She dressed her own child in a thick cotton-padded kimono to keep him warm, while she clothed the stepchild in a thin garment stuffed with dried grass. Day after day she found reasons to torment him, and the stepchild's days were filled with misery. Each night he wept, longing for his father to return from Edo. One winter's day, the stepchild's sorrow became too great to bear. He wept and wept, crying out his wish to see his father. The stepmother, hearing his tears, grew impatient. She called to him, saying,
"Taro, come here. If you climb up on this pot, you will see your father in Edo."
She had filled a great cauldron with water and set it on the fire until it boiled with fury. When the stepchild approached, she seized him and pushed him into the scalding water. As the stepchild sank beneath the surface, the stepmother watched without pity. She boiled the flesh from his bones, and when neighbors passed by and asked what she was cooking, she answered calmly,
"Only soybeans for miso."
When nothing remained but bones, she buried them secretly in the vegetable garden behind the house. But from that cursed soil, an unusual bamboo grew, strange and beautiful, unlike any bamboo in the region. A wandering flute maker passed by and cut the bamboo, fashioning it into a flute. He carried his creation to Edo and played it in the streets. When the stepchild's father heard the music, he stopped in wonder. Through the flute's notes, he heard a child's voice singing,
"I do not desire a flute or drum. I wish only to see my father in Edo."
The father's heart seized with recognition. He questioned the flute maker, who told him the bamboo had grown in the kitchen garden of a certain house in Kyushu. The father took the flute and played it himself, and now he heard clearly the voice of his own child calling to him. Without delay, he journeyed home. He went at once to the garden where the bamboo had grown and began to dig. There, beneath the earth, he found his son's bones. And growing from the skull's mouth was bamboo, the very bamboo that had become the flute that carried his child's voice across the distance of death.